Hi, welcome to 5-Minute Financials with Jack Driscoll. Invest 5 minutes of your time with me to improve your financial well-being. Let's start. Now what I'd like to talk to you about is once you understand all the basics of the different forms of life insurance, number one, how to compare them all. And I also want to get into the topic of we've heard it's better to buy term and invest the difference than to buy a permanent form of insurance that actually accumulates the cash values for us. So let me get into that a little bit. The comparison of all these policies: annual renewable term, level term, guaranteed universal life, and whole life. All of these forms of insurance serve a different purpose, and it usually is length of the time that you need the coverage, amount of insurance premiums you want to stay fixed for a certain period of time, and the amount of cash values you want to accumulate or not. So the big discussion is, are we better off to buy term and invest the difference, or are we better off to buy one of these permanent forms, universal life or whole life insurance, and allow the companies to do it for us? There are advantages and disadvantages to each. The advantages of buy term and invest the difference can include that you're making the choices of where to invest the difference. So you can choose any form of account that you wish to put that extra that you would have given the insurance companies to manage for you and put them into any other area that you want. One of the issues in investing on your own is incurring risk of loss. So you might actually have a theory of invest the difference and end up losing half of that invest the difference part because the markets went down. And you might have lost some of that money where you were planning on the whole goal being, I'll buy 30-year term insurance, I'll invest the difference, and by the end of the 30 years, I'll have enough in the investment account that I'll no longer need the life insurance because the investment account will have grown high enough to equal what the life insurance death benefit was, and I won't need it anymore. That's one of the philosophies: buy term and invest the difference. What goes wrong is sometimes the markets go down unexpectedly, you are unprepared for it, or you're mismanaging. You're not a professional manager in many cases, and you're guessing wrong or getting caught in some market turns that you were unaware of or unprepared for, and lose that invest the difference portion, and it blows that whole plan. So at the end of 30 years, you are shopping for more insurance because you still needed it, and your invest the difference account didn't accumulate enough to replace that death benefit account. So here you are indeed shopping for insurance later. So that's one big problem frequently run into. The other big problem, even more frequently run into with the invest the difference side, is people stop investing in the difference. You know, every month you're doing that, and then bills come up and the furnace goes and you need a new roof, and you stop the investment plan temporarily, or you lose your job and you stop the investment plan temporarily, and then you get another job 6 months later and you never resume the investment plan even though you could. It's not on automatic pilot. It's not automated like the permanent life insurance. The bills come out, you pay the bills, they're automated. The invest the difference plan is not, and the invest the difference plan dies. So there's no cash value account accumulating anymore, and you're truly left with just a term policy. But the benefits of buy term and invest the difference can also be very valuable. The invest the difference might succeed, and the invest the difference might actually earn more and grow greater and faster than the insurance company's accounts internally would have grown in your cash value accounts. So you might win by having actually more in the invest the difference side than you would have had in the company cash value accumulation side. So it's a calculation, it's an estimation, but it's also a gamble. So you have to factor into your own situation. How comfortable are you with gambling with your own financial security and your family security? Because that's what we're dealing with here. We're not dealing with your retirement planning as much. We're dealing with your family security. Remember, it only takes 5 minutes to improve your financial well-being. Check back soon for more 5-Minute Financials with Jack Driscoll.